Greetings, Cohort T. The program I evaluated is the Polk County Public School New Teacher Induction Program. This program was designed to strengthen the instructional readiness, confidence, and hopefully the retention of new teachers. Each year, Polk County Public Schools hires many novice teachers. Some of them are first-year educators, some are alternatively certified teachers, and there's also quite a few career changers, people who started off in a different profession and then switched to education. Of these new educators, many of them have limited instructional experience. Some of them have varied levels of preparation, and unfortunately, the complexity of some of the teaching assignments has increased over the years, so many of them are really unprepared for what they're about to get into. So to address all these challenges, the district provides a structured mentoring, professional development, school-based support during the teacher's first 3 years. The program's aim is to improve the instructional competence, classroom management skills, teacher self-efficacy, and retention, particularly in those high-need school areas. My goal in this evaluation is just to see how well the Polk County Public School new teacher induction program is doing in supporting those new teachers, with special attention and focus on the clarity of the expectations of this program, the quality of the mentoring, instructional and classroom management support, any workload impact, and overall satisfaction. I also wanted to identify any strengths, weaknesses, implementation gaps, and any actionable areas that can be improved upon immediately. The central question guiding this evaluation was, to what extent is the Polk County Public School new teacher induction program effective in supporting early career teachers' instructional development, confidence, and professional success? An electronic survey was distributed to participating new teachers within my region in the district, and that survey included Likert scale items measuring program clarity, mentoring quality, professional development effectiveness, communication, and confidence building. It also included 2 open-ended questions which captured qualitative feedback about the strengths and needed improvement. I analyzed the data using descriptive statistics, and open-ended responses were coded for emerging themes. I'll be completely transparent and just say that this survey did go out during Thanksgiving break, where most teachers are not frequently checking email. I sent it out a second time once we returned from break, and the responses that I got, I did not receive as many as I was hoping for. However, that could just simply be due to emails getting lost in the plethora of emails that teachers receive in any given day. It could also just be teachers are reluctant to share their feelings on these types of things, especially when it goes out on a district email. So looking at my data in totality, it is very apparent to me that most new teachers felt expectations lacked clarity at the program launch, that clear communication and streamlined onboarding materials are opportunities for improvement for our district. The fact that 60% of the people responding to the survey felt that the expectations were somewhat unclear is kind of alarming when people are dedicating their time and energy into something and they don't really know what they're supposed to be doing. Also, I noticed that some of the respondents did not really feel like they were getting as much out of the program as I think the program intended. But there were some bright things that did come out of the survey. Some of the most beneficial aspects of the program were reported as the mentor relationships that were formed. Having that someone to go to for advice in any profession is great, but especially in the teaching world where you're tasked with taking care of someone else's child, someone else's baby. So it's always great to have someone to go to make sure that you're doing the right thing and that you're implementing the best practices. it's also great having emotional reassurance that it's not just the new teachers that struggle, that we all have our bad days. We all have days where, we wonder if we could have done something better. And of course, those mentors also provided resources, which many of the teachers found very helpful. Overall, the data reflected probably more negatives about the new teacher induction program than positives. One of the biggest complaints across the board was communication in general. I feel that some of the things that need to be done to improve the program, they need to strengthen that onboarding communication. They need to provide a clear induction handbook of some sort so that everybody who is involved knows exactly what their role is and what they're supposed to be doing. Because many times even the mentor had no idea exactly what they were supposed to be doing. That communication theme was apparent again when some of the respondents communicated that there needed to be improved district and school level communication um, to help reduce confusion, increase transparency. In fact, I found it kind of interesting that one of the respondents actually mentioned as a new teacher that some of her college graduates, people she graduated college with and are also new teachers, had no idea about the program. So it's either not offered to every teacher or teachers have to look for it. Um, but it's not evenly distributed as something that new teachers even know about. So I need to dig a little bit more and to see those who did get into the program. How did you hear about the program? Because, if everybody doesn't know about it, that is an issue. There also needs to be targeted support for managing the workload. One of the respondents actually mentioned the reflection logs that they have to do was just one more piece of work added to their already busy work schedule, and they found that to be quite burdensome. So finding a different way to have teachers reflect on that might be helpful. The Polk County Public School New Teacher Induction Program has meaningful strengths, particularly the mentor relationships and emotional support, but survey data reveal a clear need for greater structure, clarity, and consistency. With targeted improvements, the program can more effectively build teacher capacity, reduce turnover, and ensure early career educators feel prepared and supported throughout their first years in the classroom.